My name is Leela Larned. I'm WildCare's director and a licensed rehabilitator. We're here at WildCare's Wildlife Hospital today, and WildCare accepts over 270 species, birds, mammals, reptiles, amphibians, native to Cape Cod and the islands. This time of year we have a very active orphan program. These are goslings, Canada goslings, and they were found dumped in Brewster off of 6A. We tried to locate their parents, but were unable to find them. So they're being raised by a foster dad, another goose, who came in from Chatham. He'd been poisoned by rose fertilizer. He was originally convulsing when he came in. And as soon as they're a little bit larger, we'll be reuniting them with the adult goose. And we have orphaned songbirds that we have to feed every 10 minutes. You'll be taking a look at those. We have an orphaned great horned owl. And then we have our classic intensive care cases, animals who've been injured acutely, usually from collisions with humans. They've been hit by cars or tangled in pollution or poisoned. WildCare's mission as a wildlife hospital is to rehabilitate native creatures who've been injured and return them to the wild. Over 80% of the casualties who arrive here are here because of collisions with humans. And we want to encourage the community to engage in conservation. Often when people bring us an animal, a wild animal, it's the first time they've ever touched a wild animal or learned anything about them. The folks who come to our doors are not necessarily classic tree huggers or bunny huggers or people who would even consider themselves conservationists, but they for some reason have been moved by an animal that they've encountered, and we see that as a doorway into a spirit of stewardship and an interest in conservation, and we want to meet that compassion that they have with a response that reinforces the importance of feeling that way about the natural environment. These are eastern box turtles. Last year they were found hit by cars, mainly in the month of June. One of them had oral abscesses and required surgery. There's a link between oral abscesses in eastern box turtles and the use of pesticides and fertilizers. WildCare is solely reliant on help from the public to stay alive. We rely on donations, grants, and fundraisers. We have an upcoming fundraiser, two of them actually, one on Friday, June 12th. Anyone who goes to Arnold's for seafood or ice cream or mini golf all day, WildCare will receive the profits. And then on Saturday at the Harwich Community Center, we're having a gigantic yard sale. And you can help us out with that by either donating items to sell there. The drop-off is on Friday at the Harwich Community Center from 1 to 6 p.m. Anyone can help our environment here on Cape Cod that's under so many pressures from development and pollution and habitat loss. Sometimes it's as simple as stopping for an animal who needs help. Sometimes it's donating supplies to a wildlife hospital or making a monetary donation or hanging a birdhouse in your yard. There are many ways that people can be of help, and we're happy to help give information to people to help them do that.